They cannot do to you what you refuse to allow. If you learn how to put your foot down, then, like my adopted daughter says, you won't need to put your foot in their ass. It's time to become a new you, mentally, emotionally well. Let the shit go. Shame, hurt, insecurities, and triggers. Reclaim your power. When you don't know who you are, you give others the power to define you. What others think about you doesn't matter. What you think and say about yourself creates who and what you are. Ready to activate the power within you? Let's go. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so you are notified every time a new video is uploaded. No one truly does anything to you. You either allow it or you don't allow it. Too many people are walking around in their relationships in victim mode, but people can only treat you the way you teach them that it is okay for them to treat you. And listen, you might not have realized that up until this point, but after today's message, I want you to know that you can change your mind. If it no longer works for you, if it no longer serves you, it's okay for you to disconnect from it. Truthfully, my love, you cannot control what somebody else does. You can only control what you do. And if you feel like you're being controlled in a relationship in a way that is making you feel powerless, in a way that is not supporting you being the greatest version of yourself, then today you can change your mind. Today you can make a decision to do something different. And it's not hard, it's just a decision. The hardest part of any new step, next step, is making a decision to do so. But think about your life. Think about every time you have decided or set an intention to do something. Did it get done? Yeah, it got done. So once you make a decision to choose something different, to disallow what's not working for you, you set the wheels in motion for a new creation. And so many people are opposed to change. So many people are afraid of change. Let me tell you something. Change is a beautiful thing. Different is a beautiful thing. Like me, for example, I change my wardrobe, I swear to you, 3 times a year. Like, my tastes just vary. And it's okay. You know what I do? I give away the things that I no longer want to wear, and I go and I buy something else to replace it. So sometimes you have to clear out space for new things to come in. You're trying to put new wine into old wine skins, and you feel busted, broke, and disgusted. You cannot put new into old. So you got to get rid of the old. You have to clear space. You have to make room for newness to come into your life. And if you desire it, you deserve it. And if you deserve it, you can have it. You can have something different. You can have something new. You can change what's not working for you. But you have to know that you can choose these things for yourself. So what do you want for yourself? This year is an amazing season. This year contains amazing energy for change. It's all about change, really. It's all about radical change. And so if you want to take advantage of the energies that are available to you, then just make a decision that you can have exactly what you want. New relationships, new career, better health, better connections, spiritually or in the physical realm, right? You can do whatever you want to do. Just make a decision. Stop giving place, stop giving focus, energy, and attention to struggle. Let me tell you what happens when you say, yeah, but Danica, it's easier said than done. It's so hard. You are giving permission for struggle and difficulty to be a part of your experience. What's harder? Making a decision to do something different or staying in something that doesn't work for you? Than staying in something that steals your joy, that gives you no peace, that makes you feel old and having no energy. What's harder? For real, right? Any new step that you take, there's effort that is required. So I believe that you do need to make effort when you want something different. Faith without works, I say, is a waste of time, right? But I don't feel that something needs to be a struggle or needs to be strenuous. If you are in alignment, if you are flowing with what your soul is desiring to create, then even though there's effort that is required, it doesn't feel hard. It doesn't feel like a struggle. There is no resistance that's in play. You're allowing yourself to just float on your back, if you come from the Bahamas like me, in the ocean, and allow the waves to carry you. And you look up at the sky and you enjoy the beauty of creation. You see a bird flying and you see that if that bird is being taken care of, then why can't I be taken care of? If that bird is able to be free and fly where it wants to, why can't I do the same thing? I'm here to tell you that you can do the same thing. Because if you desire it, you deserve it. And if you deserve it, you can have it. If you can think about it, you can create it. You can bring it about. But remember, what you focus on, you give permission to be your experience. What you expect, you will experience. So now, life check, truth check. What do you expect? There was a time when my expectations were very low. And let me tell you where it came from. I remember I think I was in my late teens. And my mother had a conversation with me, and my mother was struggling in, her marriage with my father. And she said this to me. She said, "You know what? I'm just not going to expect anything." That felt like the saddest, heaviest statement to me. I didn't realize at that time that what you expect, you will experience. But I knew energetically that just didn't feel like that was a good place to be in. But I realized that so many people occupy that space. And so I felt my mother. I'm an empath, y'all. I feel the energy of other people very strongly. And my mother, I literally carried her energy. I felt her energy as my own. And so there was a season in my life where I adopted her belief system and I wasn't having any expectations. But without the expectations, I wasn't experiencing the best because I wasn't giving myself permission to dream big. I wasn't giving myself permission to walk in possibility. I found myself walking in impossibility a whole lot. And you know when my life changed? When I made a decision that I deserved more. When I made a decision that the life I was living felt heavy, it didn't feel peaceful, it didn't feel happy, and I just chose to refuse to believe that that's all my life was cut out to be. And so I made a decision to pursue what I felt my soul was calling me to. And you know what that looked like? That looked like a lot of people being disappointed. And let me tell you this right now. When you choose you, when you choose to align with what matters for you, when you choose to align with what elevates you, there's going to be a lot of people who are disappointed, especially if you have oppressive and suppressive energy around you. But one of the things that I gave myself permission to adopt was this. Danica, who do you prefer to be disappointed? Them or you? And I chose their disappointment over my disappointment, but more importantly, I chose to say yes to myself rather than being consumed and concerned with saying no to other people. Because that was elevating for me. That was powerful for me. That was empowering for me. That was me being the master of my fate and the captain of my soul. And you are created as a free will being. You are created with the capacity to think, and you are created with the power to create. And I want you to know today that whatever you are experiencing in your life, you are creating. And if you are not being intentional with your creation, then you are creating in default. That means that you are making your life about what everybody else feels you should do. That's why you don't feel fulfilled. That's why you feel unhappy. That's why you feel like every time you take 2 steps forward, you take 10 steps back. because it's a belief system. And in order to change your reality, you have to change your perception. In order to change what you see, you have to change the way that you see it. So you have to change the way that you think about it, and you have to change the way that you talk about it. Make sense? Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Let's dive deeper into this topic over on Facebook. Join us in the Soul Therapy community. All you have to do is just click the link in the description box, and we'll be more than happy to invite you to come on in and join us. There is no topic that is off limits over there. We talk real talk, we talk connected talk, and we talk life-changing talk. I am committed to supporting you on your mental and emotional wellness journey. If you need some one-on-one support with that, then just go to my website in the description box and let's have a one-on-one conversation. And until next time, remember, if you desire it, then you deserve it.